Hello, everyone, and welcome to our documentary, Nomad Living Redefining Home. Have you ever dreamed of a life with more freedom and fewer walls? Today, we will explore the world of mobile homes, from high tech tiny houses on wheels to cozy bank conversations. To guide us through this journey, I'm joined by three experts: Joel Ramirez, our construction engineer, Jürgen Montoya, our environmental engineer, and Luis Carlos Granados, our cultural advisor and historian. Over the next few minutes, we will present information about these home styles, give you unique insights through short experts interviews, and even analyze data on this growing trend. Let's get started. Well, Luis Carlos, let's start with you. For many, this seems like a new trend, but you are here to tell us it's not.
Exactly, the concept on a mobile home is ancient. For instance, nomads on the Mongolian steppes have lived in yurts for centuries, portable, um, incredibly efficient structures. Similarly, there are many people in Europe have lived in caravans for generations. These were not just shelters, but complete with tradition and identity. That's what make the people move from those places.
That's fascinating, Jürgen. Do you see a connection between ancestral wisdom and modern sustainability?
I absolutely agree with Luis Carlos. Those cultures understood how to live in harmony with their environment. They didn't generate unnecessary waste and use local resources. It's a principle we are now rediscovering and applying with a modern technology.
So, Joel, let's talk about the present. How do you make a house on wood safe and durable?
Oh, yeah, sure. My role is to ensure these homes are robust as a traditional one, but ready for the road. We design and plan for structural integrity. One of the biggest challenges is weight. Every material must be lightweight yet strong. We also have to ensure weight distribution is even so it's roadworthy. We use steel and laminated wood to create a structure that can withstand vibration and changing weather conditions.
Joel, from my perspective, I would suggest that we always consider recycled insulation materials where possible. This not only lightens the structure but also reduces the project's carbon footprint.
That's an excellent suggestion, Jürgen. In fact, there are more and more composite panels made from recycled materials that serve both purposes. They are light, rigid, and have great thermal insulation. We are incorporating them into our most recent designs.
Jürgen, sustainability is a key pillar. What are the most innovative solutions?
My work focuses on solutions for off-grid living. We research and implement solar power for independent energy, greywater recycling systems from showers and sinks to reuse it for toilets or irrigation. And we use eco-friendly materials like cork or flax for insulation. The purpose is clear: to minimize our impact on the planet. This lifestyle is not a isolated niche. As you can see in this graph, the phenomenon of digital nomads, people who work remotely, has grown enormously. Look at how from 1973 to 2013, the trend has been marked increase. This indicates a direct correlation. As a remote work becomes possible, more people are choosing mobile, sustainable homes to reclaim their geographical freedom.
Jürgen, that is solid, but I wonder if we aren't being like kinda mm, a bit optimistic, because this graph shows that in developed countries. So how do we ensure that in the modern nomadic life, this doesn't become like a luxury, like luxury, instead of like being like true essence of from that place, okay? And I'll talk about and the important part of the historical nomadic communities, which are like more like survival than like practical lifestyle from nowadays.
I see your point, Luis Carlos, and it's a valid concern. However, I would argue they are not mutually inclusive. Our purpose is to make sustainable technology more accessible. Solar panels are getting cheaper by promoting these designs. We aspire to make is not a luxury, but a viable choice for anyone seeking freedom and environmental responsibility.
We've come a long way from nomadic traditions to the engineering of the future. To wrap up, let's hear one final thought from each of our experts.
Well, for me, it's about remembering that home isn't a point on a map. It's more like a place where it's heart and a big community.
My reflection is that with smart design, safety and mobility can perfectly go hand in hand.
And I would say that choosing a mobile home is one of the most powerful decisions we can make to live in harmony with our planet.
Thank you to our experts. As you've seen, the modern nomadic lifestyle is a fascinating blend of cultural heritage, technical innovation, and environmental responsibility. It is not about having a smaller house, but about living a larger life. Thank you for watching.